Good morning. It's the start of the 2025 CrossFit season. WODpalooza is kicking off in an hour and a half. CJ, Coach Nelson from WODprep. What's up, dude?
What's going on, guys? How are you doing?
You're low.
You excited? I know it's cold down there.
Turn your volume up. Let's see.
No, he sounds pretty good.
Okay.
We're going to hop on quick this morning, do a couple fucking event predictions for the events today. And we'll maybe rip over the Heat 1. We got a couple withdrawals. We got our chat correspondent, KDL. Thank you. Jeff, as rumored, CJ's got some good sources because he may have started this rumor. Jeffrey Adler officially withdrawn from the individual competition. He's doing the team apparently. What's that about? Because
I don't know.
Why would you be,
what's going on? My only guess would be that it's a volume thing. Like if you're still competing, let's take a quick look at the workouts, right? Because you just want to look at the workouts and see if is there a max lift in
max clean into a max hang clean,
right? But for teams,
we
have rope climbs, box jumps, cleans to 255. I haven't even looked at the team workouts.
Overhead squat. Okay, we got some.
So there's still some squatting and stuff. Maybe, I would just assume that it's something from like he just doesn't want to overdo it. Maybe because he's going to do another qualifier, like French throwdown. And I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see this season what that looks like because if you look at that calendar right around the like April to June point, like that's a ton of different events between like the CrossFit season and then like the WFP season that a lot of these people are now signed to.
Yeah, I guess maybe he's prioritizing the CrossFit season if he's even doing it, and the World Fitness Project. And typically, WODpalooza is high on the priority list, right? Like big payday, and he could very well win it. But I guess with the World Fitness Project, that's no longer the case. If you're injured to the point that you can't even do, like, it's only 6 workouts too, right? 6 workouts, whatever, over 2 days. Mm-hmm. If you're injured to that point, like at this year, in January, like that, it's not a good sign. I guess like Rogue wasn't that long ago, right? But
it could also be just like more chips in the basket for team,
Well, maybe he just feels like it's a stronger team, right? Like an easier chance. Just like overall, the heaviest barbell he potentially would have to lift is 255, right? Not a max with a lot of thrusters. Is there a lot of other? I guess the overhead squats, jumps, dumbbell thrusters. There's still a lot of squatting though, so I don't know. We're speculating at this point, but
I'm assuming it's probably like a pretty significant component. Is he's like, I can handle the two days of volume for team. I don't want to let these guys down. They've got travel plans, all that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He's probably like, fuck it, I'll do it. But like, I'm not doing the individual. And especially like team is one thing, individual is one thing, but then when you do them both, then it becomes like even greater than the sum of its parts in a way. So
yeah.
Anywho, okay, and then Bethany Flores is out. Vicky says I thought he was sick. I don't know. I don't think he's sick because it was rumored he was dropping out. So unless he's like sick with. Anywho, Bethany Flores dropping out. Let's check her Instagram.
Yeah, that stinks. I really do. And so this is. She'll never see this, but I really wish she will for sure. Give me a chance to help her get through this back stuff because I feel like personally as a PT, I just think what she just is doing is spinning her wheels, right? And it's not going to move the needle how she wants it to. And she's always going to have this recurring stuff, relying on red light and PRI and the things that she's doing. I know she's been convinced that this is the way, but it's not. It's just not the way. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And again, like if you're fucked in January here at the start of the season, like
she got invited to NorCal. Maybe it's just like a preemptive thing, but yeah, it's not a great sign for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, I'm excited because with the World Fitness Project, the new CrossFit Games layout, we'll have lots to talk about. There's going to be new developments. We'll see how the athletes handle things. So it'll be interesting anyway. Let me ask you something before we get into WODpalooza. This Mayhem event is a qualifying event to the CrossFit Games.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But it's invite only. That to me just doesn't seem right.
We talked about this, but it's invite. So it's invite. They created a leaderboard, so it's not full invite, right? Like it's a leaderboard.
They invited 18 people, did they not? And they got 20 spots or something.
Right, but yeah, because it's based on a leaderboard. They just invited the top 18.
But still, you got my point. Like I thought the whole thing with the CrossFit Games season is anybody can enter, and it's
100%. I've said this from the very beginning.
Oh, okay.
And I agree, but they combated it with making a leaderboard that was sort of this hybrid from Rogue and the recent CrossFit Worldwide leaderboard, right? So it wasn't fully invite. They just invited the top 20, basically, right? And then they're going to do backfill invites. So
yeah, good point, Vicky.
Well, no, they still have. That's not to be invited. They only have to do because it's before the semifinals.
Oh yeah. Well, before semifinals, but not just. That's correct. Open. That's open.
Same with NorCal, which it won't be a problem, obviously, but that's only you can still be invited and still do it. But if you don't do the open, then you don't get to you don't get the invite to the games. And that's how they all are.
Right.
So you can still do all these competitions because there's money involved or contracts or whatever, sponsors. And if you don't do the open, you don't get to the invite to the games.
Sure. Okay. Well, we don't got to spend too much time on it. It was not on top of my head. Don, the times are on the screen right now. This is in Eastern, 10 a.m. Eastern, and then 11:40. They're short days. Days, end early. I like it. Okay. Let's go to the leaderboard here. I'm gonna go to. Oh, hold on. That's not what I wanted. Hand by. Let's check out the leaderboard, and then let's do. Do we want to just do like maybe 3 people to watch, or just fucking any format? What do you want to do here?
For the first workout, let's just
let's do our first 2 workouts. This is our first workout.
Oh my god,
I think so.
I didn't realize that was. Yeah, I guess it is. Cool. Yeah. I am going.
Yeah, 2 rounds too many. So let's do 2 rounds too many. Sorry, you want to pick 3 people? Let's pick 3 people.
Yeah,
or do whatever you want.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm trying to get at my Heat 1. We're just gonna run it. Heat 1 shot caller. That's
okay. I'll pull the vent back up. Anyway, 2 rounds per time, 50 calorie bike, 1,000-meter run in the sand, 150 box step or jump overs. First round I think is with a vest. Second round is without. Nobody's jumping over. Kind of a weird thing that they put that in there, but whatever. A lot of step overs, man. Too many step overs to my liking. Like, why not? I don't know.
It's a lot. I mean, I think with the impact too, running in the sand too, that plays a huge role.
Like, how many can you do a minute? 20, like in this type of workout, 20
step overs, 20,
23.
Probably, yeah. You're not jumping much faster. 23, maybe. That's coaching.
So like 7, close to 7 minutes per round of step overs. I don't like it. Whatever. Could have been more running. That would have been cool. All right, here we go. People to watch. Who are we picking? I'm going right off the hop.
Yeah, I like Amy.
Britain's favorite, Amy Kringle. Right.
For the workout.
Good runner. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Amy. I like Ariel too.
For this workout.
Yeah. 2 rounds too many.
You think you think the box is going to just slow her down? She's kind of shorter.
Amy Kringle.
I mean, yeah, but I feel like the Ariel box for like relatively to like the variation height between women, like doesn't play as much of a role as it does in men. And I feel like
I feel like Kyra Milligan's
isn't that almost the opposite. The 20-inch box is like, okay, it's not going to bother Austin Hatfield as much, but a shorter lady.
Well, no, I'm saying, but like the 24-inch box is going to bother Hatfield more than it's going to bother Britt.
But they're using 20. They're using 20 as well.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Anywho, I get what you're saying. Okay, let's go down the leaderboard real quick. Ariel Lone, yeah, she does good in some running events. Normally think of her just good at gymnastics, but and she's just one of the top dogs anyway. She'll be good. Obviously, Caitlin Bernardin won event 1, West Coast semifinal. Apparently, a really good runner. I don't really know too much about.
I think that's a good flex.
She's tall.
She is tall. I feel like she's going to do well here. Do we think Emily Rolfe is going to take the W?
Yeah, she's got to be the odds-on favorite.
Yeah.
I know that. Some bright minds in the space are picking Caitlin Bernardin, but Emily Rolfe is definitely the safe bet. And then other than that, it'd be interesting to see if anybody else kind of surprises us. See how Laura does. She's in the mix. Nobody else really sticking out, eh? That's about it.
No,
so really. We're Emily Rolfe, Ariel, and Caitlin Bernardin.
Are we putting any of those in your Heat 1? You going?
I haven't done my Heat 1 yet.
I'm doing it.
Oh shit! I don't know. I just got home.
I
think you got to pick Emily Rolfe. This is one where you could pick this Caitlin Bernardin. She could. I can't see her really coming outside the top 5, but could still fuck you.
Yeah.
Emily Rolfe. Okay, let's do men. Event 1. 2 rounds too many. Austin Hatfield, excellent runner, short, stout, 1 Chad at the games, different style of workout, but obviously a lot of step overs.
Not a ton different. I mean, with 300 though.
Sure. Yeah, good point. It is a lot still.
30%. And I mean, at that 30% weight, he had a lead. You know what I mean? He was already a minute or 2 ahead at that point.
Yeah. But he was technique driven on that. He was bouncing down there like a little bunny rabbit. Yeah, and this workout's got the bike, right? So maybe he's gonna have a harder time with that. So that'll probably pull him back a little bit. So I wouldn't be putting him in my top 3. Everyone's favorite, kind of like Emily Rolfe for the women, is James Sprague.
Yeah,
I think you're a fool not to pick him, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Excellent on the bike.
I think Yonakowski's going to do pretty good here. He's usually pretty decent at longer pieces, just running.
He's not a great runner. He's not a great runner.
Oh, yeah,
he
that's right.
He's not a great on running. Yeah, he's just always winning those events because of the swim.
Because of the swim. He just, when you're 60% better on something, it doesn't really matter anything else.
Yeah.
All right, who else? Ricky will do well, obviously.
Ricky for sure on the podium in this event. Yeah. Man, friggin', I think it was a couple years ago, or maybe it was last year. I don't know. Wodapalooza with the swim event. It started with 50 calories on the bike. These guys were all doing it it wasn't much longer than a minute. Like a minute.
I don't think they're going to do it for this. I feel
like a minute and a half. No, not for this workout, but I just remember watching that live and I was like, holy shit. I couldn't believe the pace that those guys, and a lot of them, it was, I was shocked. I was like, closer to 2 minutes, but they were way below that.
Even 2 minutes, crazy. By the way, 2 minutes is fast. That's like fast. 75 RPMs the whole time.
Yeah, or a little more for sure. Patrick Vallner, he's always good at step overs. Decent runner, decent on the bike. I think just due to the nature of the field, him being a top dog, he'll be.
Yeah.
I think he's a safe bet for 5th, maybe top 5.
I mean, I think Ricky's going to do really well. He did well in the Rogues weighted vest run, right? I think that has a lot to do with it. So, I think he'll do well. All right, let's see who's our Heat 1 picks.
James Sprague, and I think you flex Ricky Garrard. I think that's I got a 90% confidence that that's your top 2.
Yeah, and then Emily for the female.
Yeah, but you never know in this type of event. Somebody could come out of the woodworks. Definitely not this Brandon Shipper guy. He's apparently a strongman in Grid League. So, yeah.
I don't think Danny's gonna hit a W here, but I think for the most part it could be anyone's. But Nelson, you playing Heat 1? No.
Vallner, his bald spot. Man, he should buzz his head and get a mustache. He'd look. He's fucking jacked.
Fucking do his hair. It frustrates the piss out of me.
His hair's terrible. Yeah, I know it looks terrible. If he went bald, buzzed it, I think he'd look good.
Or just
don't look good when you're bald and muscular.
Fucking homeless. It's so annoying.
He's got a bit of that hippie swag. Okay, and then at 11:40 Eastern, let's go back. Let's just stay on our men. 11:40 Eastern.
What? Is it really? Oh yeah, there's only an hour break. These guys, so this is interesting because I think this is going to play a role in the second workout because they only have an hour, 10 minutes to the next workout.
So they're all going. Apparently, the Latin American people are running with the elites for this first event, so it's all one heat. So they'll be roughly whatever this event is, 30 minutes, 10 till 10:30. Yeah, so they only got an hour. Yeah, 60 people apparently. I'm excited to see the floor layout and stuff here too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see if we can, when we're done doing this, let's see if we can go to Instagram and see if we can find any pictures of what it looks like down there.
Sure. Yeah, I did see one of the stage. It looks pretty sick. It's a big stands, which is good. It's normally crowded as all hell. Mm-hmm. Okay, event 2, high stakes, tight ropes.
No.
Oh, it's this workout.
Is it?
No?
No, it's the sled one.
Oh, fuck no. It's the Ocean Drive drag race. Why is this one second?
It's not. You just missed it. There you go. That's second.
Oh. I just got home. I got like 2 hours sleep last night. Yeah, I slept for like 2 hours last night.
Nice.
But I'm contractually obligated to be here, so I rushed home and got on. Okay. Event 2. No, I was still like running off the I don't know. My cortisol's peaked this morning. I still got like energy, but like I'm gonna be toast here in about 20 minutes.
Starting to die.
Yeah.
All right.
The Ocean Drive drag race. So this is this interval workout. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'll rip through it real quick. 21 row, 21 calorie row, 21 toes bar. You're dragging a sled. 3 rounds of that, guys, with a minute rest in between. Drops down to 18, 18, 15, 15. Sleds get heavier. Don't really know too much about the sled yet. I don't know if that's been announced anywhere. I can take a gander here while we're kind of going through it. But
calves are going to be absolutely slammed after these first 2 events.
Yeah, that's a good point.
300.
Would you say calves?
Yeah, some beach running into like step overs into sled drags. Like,
yeah, I mean the sled drag probably. I'm guessing the sled drag is like 50.
Yeah,
feet.
Maybe it's minimal. Yeah.
So yeah, this is a super short sprint event.
Right.
Some people are saying it's the toes to bar. Some people are saying it's the sled drag.
No one's fucking John is saying it's the toes to bar. I just want to be clear. It is not the toes to bar. It is the row and the sled drag.
Yeah, John was
he was
theorizing that the people that do the little what's that called where you bend the knees, the little flick of the wrist,
toast bars, like a I don't know, almost like a butterfly toast to bar.
Oh, the scoop, yeah. So that the people that are scooping are going to be faster. Man, over 15 reps, 21 reps.
Your hip flexors, though.
It's not even. It's not even 3 reps over 21. It's like maybe 1. Probably even come down to more to just like now how big you are, right? Anywho, so rowing, toes to bar, sled drag. We'll see what the sled looks like. Would this be pulling the sled in the sand? Would it be in the sand?
I'm guessing. I mean, they probably have like if you just rounded the front, like if you had a sled that just wasn't like just a higher front piece, you could pull it in the sand.
Mm.
Yeah, it could be similar to like the ones they use at semis, where like it's just
the
like
bag or the whatever the
kind of
carpet
like square. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I like that. I like that in the sand. It's something.
Yeah. Well, and that also, if you just rake it, then it's way more consistent across all lanes versus turf, right?
Mm.
So,
okay, so high power output.
Yeah.
Man, these guys have been cranking on the rower.
Oh yeah.
This is like a full blown. This is a full blown sprint.
Yeah,
There's no pacing here.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I'm in the mix. I'm pulling 3,200. I think I'm first to the sled, and then I can't move it.
Yeah.
all 5'9" of me.
Yeah, okay, you'll get on camera. I'll get on camera. I promise.
Yeah. All right. So high ripper. Let's go through our men. We have a lot of big boys in the field coming off the rip here with Carone and Andy Okai. Like Andy Okai could be a sleeper.
He could be.
Apparently, he's got skinny legs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, does he?
John's boyfriend Austin Hatfield. He's too small.
Yeah, he's just not enough weight to pull the sled. There's probably just.
Do we know what the weight is on that heavy sled?
No,
we don't really know anything about it. I just went through their Instagram. There's no pictures or anything yet, or even of the venue. So yeah, Austin's going to struggle on the rower as well as probably not so much on the sled, but the rower. I would not be surprised this event we see a pretty big shake up on the leaderboard, right? Like in terms of like just nobody's placing high as well. Like
this is definitely one of those.
Like traditional games style where it's like the first 2 events are like outlier events where it's like the swim and then like like an obstacle run or like the cyclocross where like that it's not necessarily indicative of who's going to win the weekend.
Yeah, really good point.
Could do well here.
What about Guy? Like fast twitch guys, is he good at this or is he just still not heavy enough, you think?
I mean, it's just, again, I think it just depends, like, sort of how it's set up. But it's not. That's probably a good sleeper pick.
Jack Barlow, another big body.
Definitely strong. Yeah, Jack for sure. But with the 1 minute rest, right? It's kind of like, I mean, it's not super short, right? So,
yeah, I think maybe Jack Barlow is just a little too cumbersome, too big to be moving too quick. I mean, he'll be good on the road, but you got to be, transitions are key. Transitions are key, as I always say. All right, let's go down the leaderboard. I'm picking right now. Josh Gervais is a sleeper pick. Okay, I think he's going to be top 10. Top 10. He's a beast, man. He's like he's good at these kind of events. He has probably the worst Olympic lifting technique I've ever seen, and he's in the he's in the elite division, man. This guy's got the longest hitch. If you're interested, go to his Instagram. He hitches so long he could sip and have a coffee.
What's it, Josh?
Significant.
Gervais.
Josh Gervais. It is a significant hitch. All right, Luke Parker. That's one everyone's going to be looking at. Big sprinter, big body presence on the floor.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, I think Luke. Actually, I like Luke. I like Luke for this workout.
You never know what you're going to get with him, though.
I know.
But
he's a new daddy. He's got some dad strength in him.
Yeah.
He said he's there to win. He said he's there to win.
Nice. Okay. Moritz Feebig's another big guy, but Patrick Vellner. I think Vellner again will be like top 5. Shit, I really don't know who to pick in this event. I just almost want to pick. I want to pick a big athletic body.
Isn't Ruan super strong? Like he's like a 400-pound cleaner.
Really? No, he's like a leaner guy, I think.
Yeah,
I know. Maybe
I think he has I think he has a pretty heavy clean though. I don't know if he has a 400-pound clean though.
From VV Fufu.
VV Fufu.
Yeah, this might be the toughest event to call all weekend. So I'm gonna go with Luke Parker, and I'm going to put Josh Gervais in there as well. Who do you guys got?
I'm going Luke, and then probably Pat. I mean, I feel like this is like it's there. I think Pat's a good one. He's got the weight, but I don't think Pat's going to be my flex. I think I'm going to go to the females, for the flex.
I like
that's probably a good show. Yeah, it's another good pick. He's fucking massive.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the women. Elite Women event 2. All right. Sprint event. We're looking for somebody that can crank on this row or pull the sled. Yeah, Amy Kringle, man.
Yeah, Amy's not a bad. Yeah,
people forget.
I don't think anyone forgets. It was only 2 months ago or 4 months ago.
All right. Who else is in the mix?
I mean,
Danny Spiegel, man. Danny Spiegel, I think, could do good.
How Danny would do on this.
I think there's a lot of. I think the repeatability of it's going to be challenging. Just like that, as everyone calls it, the lactic acidosis, which is not accurate, but just the lactate buildup. There's a pain. There's a pain component here. Only a minute rest.
She's gonna win the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, that's basically. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think Laura walks away from it.
Yeah,
walks away with it for sure. But I think Emmetall is going to be my. I think my sleeper pick. My flex.
Yeah, that's a really good pick. I like that. I think Emily Rolfe. I like Emily Rolfe too. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Everyone's favorite new athlete, Erica Follow, obviously Canadian. I think she's gonna get like fucking 30th.
Oh, I'm gonna pick I was like, you think she's gonna do well? I was like, man, she's tiny.
No, I can see her getting like a 30th in this event. She doesn't strike me as someone that's overly athletic, and you know what I mean. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Okay. Anyone else? Kyra Milligan, short little legs. They'll be churning away in the sand.
It is snowing in Florida. Well, it was, but not in Miami. Miami never broke like 55 degrees, but it is cold there this morning though. So
pretty lousy weather.
Always
pretty lousy weather, and supposed to be raining at least one of the days. Last I checked,
I think it's tomorrow.
Which sucks.
Friday, yeah,
I think it's tomorrow. Today wouldn't have been a bad. Like I think they would have hoped it would have rained today because you probably wouldn't have had to change much at all.
Yeah.
It's
too bad.
Could you imagine doing that first workout in the rain? That would suck.
That
would suck. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, man, I don't know. It's too hard to pick somebody. I just want to say, Laura
could be a
Horvath.
good shout here, like a little dark horse. She's
Linda Kiesman,
ATP athlete. Yeah, she's pretty solid.
Where did she go?
That's just because you know her.
Where's the girl that you were picking, CJ?
Oh, Lily. Lily, it's a good one. She's really strong. She's a power lifter. So I mean, she's one of the strongest girls.
Because you know her?
No, I'm not for this workout, just in general.
Yeah. No, Lily's good.
But she will do well in this workout. She's an ex power lifter, so she is like pound per pound one of the strongest girls in the field. On something like this though. So she'll do well. This will definitely be one of her stronger events.
Yep.
I like Laura here though.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's not even a question. All right, flex. I'm going Emmettal.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
I might copy you on all those picks.
He won. I got Luke, Laura, and Emma. Come on. He won a struggle bus, and there we go. Got it.
Yeah, he won servers are overloaded.
I'm
guys.
trying to get
patient.
Grant. Keeping it real is there. I'm trying to get him to see if he'll pop on, show us around for a minute, but he's ghosting me.
Fucker. Oh, well. He was in the chat. Okay, event starts in an hour. Yeah, there's nothing on their Instagram in terms of anything interesting, guys.
Yeah, that's lame. You feel like they would just be pushing it everywhere. Yeah. But if we're talking about the event, is Savant live already?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, Pratt.
Cutting into our time slot.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck? Oh,
sorry, we got our predictions in.
With Adrian. Everything went earlier. God damn it, Savant. Anyways. All right. Fucking A. Traders.
See you, Shani. All right, do we got anything? Well, do we got anything else to touch on? We got our picks in.
Yeah, we got our picks in. We'll be back for tomorrow. Recap today.
Do we want to shout out quick predictions for teams just based on
teams
Saturday.
Weekend, but
yeah, but we're gonna come
back.
Yeah. We'll do it Saturday morning.
One day at a time.
There we go.
Beautiful.
I do want to anyone that's there or that is watching or listening. Good luck parking. And just Uber everywhere. Don't park. If you rented a car, park it. It'll be more expensive for you to
park the car, boys.
To drive and try and find parking. It'll take longer too. So just find Ubers. Where this is on Miami Beach there's no parking. You will walk miles. Yeah,
you come to this show for the CrossFit analysis, and we're giving out tips like that.
I'm telling you.
You get it all here.
Find somewhere to get Cuban coffee.
Dude, I have a Cuban coffee place near me. It's great. I love it.
It's not the same.
Not the same, but
it's not the same.
Virginia,
support
Cuban coffee.
Yeah, make sure to watch the live stream. Chase and Bill are going at it. And make sure to scan those QR codes. Make sure to sign up for the open. Boom, right there, top right. Sign up for the open. It's the right thing to do. Hey, Kenneth, you shut the fuck up. Cuban coffee is hands down the best coffee on the planet.
It gave me the fastest caffeine buzz I've ever had.
Oh yeah. Well, it's the shittiest espresso called Butella. I think it's the one that's in the yellow brick, and then they just rip a ton of fucking turbinado.
Colada, is that a thing? Is that what they call it?
Colada is just a bigger version of Cuban coffee. It's just so Cuban coffee is a shot, and then Colada is 5 shots. It's just in a bigger cup. Cafe Bustela. There we go. Thank you.
Bustela.
All
right, guys, I'm gonna crash. So let's wrap it up. Well, yeah. I don't know. Do you got anything else to say? I'll stay on. Or gear up for the day.
No, it's good. Yeah. We'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow for the morning show, and then a little later for the predictions for Friday.
Oh, you're doing a doubleheader tomorrow?
Oh yeah. I usually end up doing 2. Tomorrow we're on at 10. What did I say, Nelson? 11:30?
12:30. Yes, 11:30 Central.
11:30 Central for the
Wow, it starts late tomorrow.
Yeah. It's later.
Okay, cool. All right, guys.
All right.
Good to see everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow. Enjoy the entertainment today.
Peace.